saw this officer approach JoAnn and pointing his AR-15 at her, yelling at her. At the time, I didn't know what he was saying to her, but she was a good 30 feet away from me. And he hit her, he shoved her so hard, he knocked her back several steps. I thought she was going to fall. Seeing that gun pointed at her, knowing that she wasn't armed, and that she was only filming, I was scared for her life. I thought that was the end of her.
How do you guys feel about the claim that she was just reporting? That's all she was doing, that she was documenting.
She was exercising her First Amendment rights.
And that's exactly as that's been. Recording has been her role from the beginning. She supports us in the sense that she records these interactions. She stays away from the interaction and she documents the interaction. And that's been her role all along, and it was her role that night.
What should people be expecting in Almost Park tomorrow?
Peaceful demonstrations of the First and Second Amendment. A bunch of people, like-minded people out there, just letting Almost Park Police know that we do have rights, and they have to operate within the law when dealing with citizens who are exercising their rights, whether they agree with those rights or not.
How would you characterize what that police presence has been like when you guys have been out there, in terms of the way that they've been like policing the area?
In response to the activity that we've been engaging in, the First and Second Amendment, it's been dangerous, scary, horrible.
What kind of fears do you guys have for tomorrow?
We fear based on already how Almost Park Police has responded to us. We fear that they're going to continue down that same route. And anytime you have a police department that's operating outside of the law, it's an extremely volatile and dangerous situation for the citizen. That would be our biggest fear. We hope that that's not the case. We hope now that hopefully tomorrow they're going to operate within the law.
What do you say to some people that say, you know, and we've heard these comments around, I'm sure you guys have too. What do you say to people that say, you know, you guys got what you wanted. It's been repealed, it's legal to do what you guys want to do. Why hold a rally tomorrow? Why cause, I guess, maybe the amount of traffic? Why cause a demonstration? Why have extra police to be brought in, if they are being brought in? Why?
None of the charges that have been brought against all of us, none of them have been, none of them have been against the city ordinance. None of us have been charged with violating the city ordinance. So the repeal is just
Band-Aid.
It's just a show.
Okay.
You know, it's just a show because none of the charges that JoAnn was arrested for, I was arrested for, Jack was arrested for, none of them had to do with the city ordinance.
What were you guys arrested for? And was that during the same time that all went down?
Within a 3-week period, we've all been arrested.
Within a 3-week period, there's been several arrests, and there hasn't been one gun-related charge. They come out and say one thing, such as one time they told me the reason I was being detained was because they didn't know if I was there to burglarize a building. The second time I was detained, they didn't know if I was going to, quote, shoot up people. This is after completely identifying me as a licensed handgun holder, knowing that I have no criminal record. They know everything about me, yet they say they don't know if I'm there to shoot up the building or burglarize the building. And then, 30 minutes later, they're charging me with false charges. Why do we need to go out there tomorrow? They've repealed the ordinance, and that's a step in the right direction. They should have repealed it a long time ago, but hey, they did it. So that's a step in the right direction, but they still currently have everybody under charges, false charges, and they're still posed to prosecute us for that.